Good morning. Our headlines at 6 o'clock. A disaster of epic proportions. The devastating assessment of the United Nations as it appeals for more help for Libya. 11,000 people are now thought to have died.
One thing that is clear is that we still don't know the scale of the devastation here. That death toll has been rising day after day.
The father, stepmother and uncle of 10-year-old Sarah Sharif are charged with her murder. They'll appear in court later today.
Unions fear thousands of job losses at Britain's biggest steelworks as investment in greener production will require fewer workers.
Good morning. Is it too cheap to be true? Supermarkets' loyalty schemes are not the bargains they appear to be, according to one consumer rights group. I'll be asking if they're right.
Today's newspapers and the Daily Mirror leads on what it calls fresh turmoil over the planned HS2 rail line. That's after Downing Street refused to commit to the train's branch between Birmingham and Manchester.
The front page of The Sun carries a story about the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. The paper says the German police's case against the prime suspect, Christian Bruckner, appears to have collapsed after a key witness threatened to stop helping the investigation. And The Times is leading on a survey which shows British adults today care less about children being obedient and having good manners than they did in 1990, now placing more value on independence, hard work and imagination.
Some pretty fabulous outfits on show last night. Unsurprisingly, this is because a lot of stars from all sorts of industries, fashion, arts, music, all that sort of thing, descended on London's Theatre Royal that's on Drury Lane. It was the Vogue World event, kicked off last night. Make of those outfits what you will. Of course, it's also London Fashion Week. Again, interpret that how you want to. It depends how you view what they're wearing. You can see there the rapper, singer-songwriter Stormzy, kind of, what are we calling that? An asymmetrical suit, maybe? Model Twiggy there, excuse me, in a red velvet suit, carrying a little bag. Not really quite sure what we make of Sienna Miller's outfit.
I love it. I think she looks fabulous, yeah. I think if you've got it, you flaunt it. Why not? Yeah,
baby bump and all. And also there on the end, Kate Winslet, looking pretty cool, walking that red.
She's always very, very stylish.
Yeah.
Now, Britain's top stars from the world of fashion, music, sport, entertainment, they've descended on London's West End for what's being called the biggest sartorial event of the season.
Yeah, take a look at some of the outfits. This is Sienna Miller. She had the most talked about outfit at what is the Vogue World event, proudly showing off her baby bump there on the red carpet. Also there, performances, as you can see, from Stormzy, and Annie Lennox. Some of the outfits are pretty wild. They're on the BBC News website if you want to have a look at them.
They should be, though. They're there to be remembered, aren't they?
That's the whole point of it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Britain's top stars from the world of fashion, music, sport and entertainment have descended on London's West End for what's being described as the biggest sartorial event of the season. Take
a look at that for an outfit. Wow. It's the Vogue World event. You can see there Sienna Miller rocking that outfit with her baby bump as well. Rapper, singer, songwriter Stormzy in maybe that asymmetrical suit. You see Twiggy there in the middle. Who else is there? Kate Winslet also, I think, is in some of these pictures. Looking pretty fine in a white suit as well.
Very elegant.
Yeah, incredible.
You need to see the whole thing. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know how she walks, though, in that outfit.
Why not?
I'm a bit worried she might trip up.
She'll style it out.
She'd
style it out, even if she did. Even if she did, she'd
just
style it out.
glides down the carpet. Of course she does. Stars don't walk, do they? Just glide.
No. How much preparation do you think went into, like, making sure their outfits were crease-free, you know?
Sienna Miller's was the most creased thing I've ever seen.
It's not creased, it had layers. Not layers, it had, like, ruffles and occasion, you know, things.
But there were creases.
They weren't creases. It was an excess of material that was supposed to layer nicely.
Fine. So let's go with I'm going to turn up with my shirt all like that and call it an excess of material.
Do you use an iron?
Yes, I do.
Regularly?
Yes. Yeah. I find it quite calming.
There is something about that. But I think we're the wrong generation now because 1 in 3 people under the age of 35 don't own an iron. And I did a straw poll in the office and said, who's 35 or under? Hands went up. And even if they had an iron, they don't use them. They're all into steamers. One of our brilliant camera operators today, 23. Iron, yay or nay? No iron? You don't own one?
She's shaking her head.
She owns one because she sews, which is interesting in itself.
That's really important.
But doesn't iron anything. And so, yes, steamers are now, and whereas in comparison, 90% of over 45s.
Also, I think this is a space issue as well, because I've got a steamer, because it means it's really quick, it's really easy, and you can do it, like, with the thing on the hanger. You don't need the big ironing board.
To iron or not to iron, that is the question.
Don't really have a choice in this job, though.
No, well...
Don't look too closely.